Celtic fans, brace yourselves for a January transfer window that could shake things up big time. With the boys struggling to find their rhythm in both the Scottish Premiership and the Europa League, manager Brendan Rodgers is under pressure to bolster his squad. But here's where it gets controversial. Can a £4 million Bundesliga striker and an £8 million gem really be the game-changers Celtic need? Let's dive in. After a disappointing 1-1 draw against Crvena Zvezda in the Europa League and a hard-fought Old Firm stalemate at Ibrox, Celtic find themselves level on points with Hearts at the top of the Scottish Premiership. It's not the dominant start fans were hoping for, especially after last season's European heroics. And this is the part most people miss. The addition of 4 new players post-Champions League humiliation against Kairat Almaty hasn't fully addressed the squad's weaknesses. Brendan Rodgers himself admitted, "We need to improve the squad." There's been clarity around that for a long time, but with limited control over transfers, he's left to work with what he's got, and it's not enough. Enter the January transfer window predictions, courtesy of AI Insights. Jonas Wind, a £4 million bargain from Wolfsburg, could be a shrewd addition. The 26-year-old Dane has a proven track record in the Bundesliga, with 20 goals over the past 2 seasons. However, his lack of playing time this season raises questions. Is he past his prime, or just a victim of Wolfsburg's squad rotation? Either way, his pedigree and international experience make him an exciting prospect, on paper at least. But will he deliver in the Premiership? Then there's Josh Brownhill, an £8 million gem from Al-Shabaab, whose potential move sparks a bigger debate. Following in Jordan Henderson's footsteps, Brownhill would be another English midfielder returning from a brief Saudi stint. At 29, he's in his prime, with 24 goal contributions for Burnley last season. But here's the kicker. Can Celtic convince him to take a wage cut? And is the Scottish Premiership the right stage for a player of his caliber? It's a risky move, but one that could pay dividends if executed correctly. Jeffrey Schlupp, a £3 million prediction from Norwich City, adds another layer of intrigue. A former Celtic loanee and Premier League winner, Schlupp's return would reunite him with Kasper Schmeichel for the 3rd time. But is he the missing piece in Rodgers' puzzle or just a sentimental signing? The jury's still out. Meanwhile, club legend James Forrest's potential £1 million move to Juventus raises eyebrows. Why would a one-club man leave mid-season with just 6 months left on his contract? Former boy Roy Keane regrets turning down a similar opportunity, but Forrest's decision feels rushed. Is this a dream move or a misguided gamble? Finally, Ben Summers' £1 million switch to Sunderland highlights Celtic's focus on youth development. While he hasn't broken through yet, his potential mirrors that of Chris Rigg, who Sunderland are reportedly replacing. Could this be the start of something special for Summers? AI predicts a 2026 starting 11 featuring Wind and Brownhill in a 4-3-3 formation. But the bigger question remains. Can these signings transform Celtic's fortunes? And what does this mean for the club's long-term ambitions? Is Rodgers the right man to lead this squad? Or is a managerial change on the horizon? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This is one debate you won't want to miss.